Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome to tonight's free analysis. Some good stuff is happening, and I think you guys are going to have some fun tonight. Unfortunately, the pairs I'm going over, I'm not in trades on, but I'll give you guys these little nuggets here. I'm in buys on AUD USD currently and NZD USD. So if you guys can find out why I'm in those trades after what I go over with these pairs, then you guys will see exactly what I'm seeing. So let's go over tonight's analysis. So last night, we talked about Euro USD, GBP USD continuing their drops, and then USDJPY continuing its rise. And why I did say that if we had a push down, that we could get a candle where it came down hard and then reversed. And that's literally what happened right here, right at the opening of New York session, is wick down, pushed up, and kind of came back down for a retest and then just continued. Now, the only thing that matters is currently what's happening in the market. And the one thing that I'm seeing right now is a bullish wedge, right? So I'm gonna draw it out. You have equal highs right here, even though they're not directly identical, they're close enough. If you can't tell the difference at first glance because of with your naked eye, then it's close enough. And then you have these highs or these ascending lows. So you have a bullish wedge. And what do we all know for those of you that are watching this channel and or just been following me for a minute and have seen me talk about this stuff? What happens here? It consolidates till it gets to the pinnacle and then it breaks out. And where is this going to go? Well, you can't really see it behind this black trend line, but you see that 800 moving average, the blue one, how it blends right in. That's my target. That's where I see it going. But I'm not taking this trade, at least not yet, because I'm already in two other trades. I'm in AUD USD and NZD USD. I might share it with you guys if you guys stick around to the end. Maybe not. I don't know. You might even fast forward and you'll see. But uh, that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for a shot up for Euro USD, and if it hits here, we might see it reverse during the New York session to go back down or do another consolidated pattern and continue up, right? But my guess is since they've already reversed, they might push us up just one more time and kind of go back down. I mean, let me delete everything I just drew. We'll zoom out real quick because it's look how it's like there's no definite trend. The only way you're going to see a trend is if you zoom out. You go on the higher time frame, and zoom out, and you're like, okay, that's a downtrend. And then you see where it's at right now, and you're like, okay, there's no trend because it's been gradually consolidating, but also forming higher highs and lower lows. But that right here broke the low. Now we have a lower low, and everything that's forming right now is setting up for a lower high. So that's why I'm saying that if it goes up, then we're looking for a shot down during New York session to continue that drop. So that's what you guys should be looking for. Currently, on the short end, uh, looking for a bullish move on Euro USD. And if we go to GBP USD, kind of in a similar, so GBP, I already have it drawn out. I'm looking for this to push up to there. Now, currently, we're seeing some price action kind of break through that trend line. I'm curious to see how it plays out. If it breaks through, then it is what it is. But I'm looking at my experience of what I've seen happen throughout the years. And there's two things that can happen with GBP USD. Right? It's either going to follow suit with just how the bullish wedge pattern is forming and maybe wick here and come over, whatever, and just maintain the integrity of price, just consolidating and forming liquidity and go up into the general area that I would have it going to, or it's going to drop down, get some other supply zones or demand zones, and then shoot up because GBP USD is known for moves like that. So, but at the end of the day, I'm looking for price to go up towards this EMA because not even just the 800, but you see the 500 coming across here. It's really hard to see with the screen. You got to know how bright your guys' screens are, but there is a 500 moving average here. And I utilize that as take profits and pivotal shifts. So you can use it as an early take profit, whatever. But looking for this to push up so that I can see what happens during New York session tomorrow. And it also happens to line up with, even though it's not drawn out for supply, we all know, I can't say we all know, but a majority of you should know that when you see price kind of coming up to a recent pivot point, a structure point, if you will, it's going to react to it regardless. It might do it right inside the zone exactly, and then do some sort of reversal, or it could react in it, go past it a little bit, and just utilize the area right here as its potential drop. Right. So just be careful with that. And look for it to push up outside of this bullish wedge and then potentially reversing during New York. So if we go to USDJPY now, this actually did exactly what we're looking for. It did continue its move up, right? And look how close it got to that zone, right? I've had this, like I've been saying, I've had the zone drawn out for almost 2 months. Got close, but something is going on with the JPY that is causing it to just kind of throw massive wicks. It did it here, it did it here, it did it back here, like trapping all these people. So like I don't know what's going on with it, but I can tell you right now, if I don't see a reversal pattern, which I don't, I usually expect this to continue. So uh, I'm thinking what's going to happen is they're going to trap some more people because they already got people trapped from this wick. But I think they're going to do some more traps, and then they're going to eventually continue up into the zone, and then have a mega reversal, or zoom out. If it's not a mega reversal where it goes up and then drops, this is going to set up for a bigger consolidation, for a bigger move up. All right, so we could have a reset going on here. Big reset if it's not an easy pattern, like a complete peak, like a mountaintop, like boom, reversal, continuation, like needs to be something. So uh wait on that. I would say wait on USDJPY. Just keep your eyes open for it. It doesn't have such a clear pattern, but anything, I would say remain bullish on it overall, because there is no signs of it slowing down or dropping yet. I still see it shooting up, but it might take a day or two to do it because I'm in the other pairs. I'm in AUD/USD and NZD/USD. But if we look at these ones, these pushes up could actually just be the variation of it just kind of taking its time, like gradually moving up. Like we see it kind of breaking out here. This might not be correct. It might drop down a little bit lower to about here to match up with like the 50 moving average, right? It's not completely done yet, but if we look at GBP, this one has a better shot. Or we look at all the other pairs, you'll notice that they have a better wedge. So just keep your eyes peeled, guys, and let's see what happens. But that's the analysis for tonight. Pretty simple, and looking forward to seeing how everything plays out tomorrow. Everyone, I think actually tonight is the last night that I'm doing the analysis for the week. So we'll come back next week and see how everything played out and go from there. Everyone have a great rest of your night. Enjoy the weekend, and let's kick some ass next week. Peace out.